Gamecatto talking about 90s extreme skiing. Gamecatto. More 90s extreme skiing, folks. Gamecatto again. Gamecatto's back. Gamecatto people like Gamecatto. Gamecatto agreed. I am glad that Gamecatto's out there. Gamecatto. So apparently Gamecatto's mission of spreading the word of 90s extreme skiing
has been successful.
Well, hello there, wonderful people. It's Gamecatto here. Yes, I'm back again to talk about a topic that you know I love, 90s extreme skiing. And yes, thank you to developer Tunamax, not just for the wonderful game, but for this wonderful shirt that I'm wearing. Look at this. Woohoo! Very pretty. Yes, so any other developers that want to send me some merch, please do so. And some more game keys would be good. Yes, thank you. But anyway, the reason I wanted to make this video today was because finally, after many, many weeks of voting, 90s extreme skiing got voted unanimously. It just like everyone voted for this to play this game for the Sunday player meetup for Gamecast. Now, if you don't know them, oh, of course you do if you're watching this channel, but some of you may be new and may not know, but make sure you go and check out the Without Parole, PSVR Without Parole YouTube channel, and make sure you keep watching their amazing podcast, the Gamecast Live podcast, live here on YouTube a couple of days or 3 days a week, and make sure that you sign up on the Discord so that way you can take part in these Sunday multiplayer meetups. And yes, 90s Extreme Skiing got voted through the roof. And if you have a look at this graph, look at that, incredible. So what I want to do today, I wanted to show you how we got there in the end. And thank you to Professor Lilith who puts the polls together and organises all of that. They're one of the game cats over there. And also, and thank you to YouTuber Kuzman, who is, go and check out his YouTube as well. He's been doing this for years and he's a huge supporter of VR and one of the greatest Game Cat supporters out there. So make sure you go ahead and follow him as well because he really pushes these Sunday multiplayer meetups and he's very responsible for helping this happen for 90s Extreme Skiing. So anyway, I also want to show you how I've been involved by basically hassling the Gamecast crew and saying, doing little shout outs and really promoting the game, trying to turn their minds around towards this game because they weren't so hot on it at first, but then eventually I worked them down and yeah, I think they love it. And anyway, here's some footage that I've compiled, and thank you to Bryan for allowing me to use this footage, courtesy of Without Parole. And it's just me, the journey of how I promoted 90s and how we got to this point and to it finally being chosen. So I'm going to do a bit of a watch with you, and so enjoy, and kids, keep on playing.
Gamecatto with the Australian 2 says Struthcobber. I don't know what that means. It's 8:30 bloody a.m. over here, mate. What's Struthcobber? Is that an Australian thing?
I don't know what it means. But I'm gonna find out because I know some of the Australian lingo and I haven't heard that. It could just be a typo. Oh, you don't know if you're speaking Australian or if you're just spelling is bad. Wait, it's from something.
Oh.
It's a combination of Australian slang. Struth is a minced oath, originally meaning God's truth, and is used as an exclamation of surprise or emphasis. Cobber is a term for a friend or male. Therefore, Struthcobber is an informal way to say something like, good heavens, friend, or wow, mate.
All right, I'm crossing Australia off my list of places to go. If I ever have to hear someone say Struthcobber in real life, I don't know if I could go on. Gamecatto here. I see B Rider SBK is being delayed. Just read on Twitter. I won't say X. Hey Jamie, I am beating your high score at 90s Extreme Skiing.
Damn you! I'm not very fast, so that's not very hard. I felt really good about myself in the pre-release build because I could just sit there and there were like 4 other people playing the game for reviews, and I was just like cruising down, and I was on the top 3 on the leaderboard, and now real humans are playing it. Oh, I'm getting beaten, but well done.
Gamecatto with the Australian $10 says Struthcobber. We learned about Struthcobber earlier in the week. It says Extreme Multi Update is so fun. Had so much fun playing the very first online PSVR2 race with the developers. Vid on my YouTube, and last night played hours with Cry 42, the Gamecatto. Awesome. If anybody doesn't know, I think we talked about this last week. Extreme racing, extreme 90s skiing VR got a 4-player multiplayer update, and for me that's going to be the reason to get back in. I kind of lost interest a little bit while I was playing solo, and started focusing on the things I didn't like instead of the things I did like. But I think getting in there and having being able to compete with people and go down the slopes with people, I think is going to give me some reason to give it another shot. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Extreme 90s skiing. Hopefully it's great. Gamecatto says it's great, because I really want to see Tuner Max succeed. They're another studio that is constantly trying innovative things in VR and giving us something more than just another first-person shooter, or for some of you, just another horror game. So be curious to see how this one turned out. I played some 90s extreme skiing multiplayer today.
Oh,
AJ. Yep. I got in there.
Oh.
I got in there, and it's pretty much the same game, but now you can play it with other people. It's so much more fun with other people, AJ.
Yep.
It's so much more fun with other people. Yep. You can punch them in the face and knock them out.
Really?
And it's it's combat skiing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, it's the core game felt a little bit lonely, right? It was just going down the slopes and trying to beat your own times. It's like, yeah, there's something to that, but there's something missing. I'm surprised, man, because I wasn't the biggest fan of 90s extreme skiing. I still apparently have a lot to learn because I have no fucking idea how to pull off some of these tricks or get better airtime. But so I guess some. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna punch somebody. No, was I trying to punch Izzard? Oh, right. Okay, so here's what happened. You can push, just like you can in Snow Scout or 90s Extreme Skiing proper, you can push both analog sticks to get off of your skis and walk around. But what it does, it leaves a corpse in your wake, so when you're walking around the 90s Extreme Skiing, it's almost like you're having an out-of-body experience. You're more like you can't function or do anything. You can't pick up items or interact with other people. You got to be on skis and racing, which is fair, I think. And so when you're back on skis, then you can punch somebody. So this is me kind of like learning the ropes here, and it's just, we had a lot of fun. And I'm going to be spending a lot more time with it. Callie from Tuner Max was super nice to send over a few extra keys so that we could get some of the loyal cats into this with me and play with me. And so we played a little bit before Gamescast, and then I'm going to be playing a lot more tonight. And I'm super excited to do that because, like I said, I had fun. So this is currently $15.99, $16 on the PlayStation Store, and the price is going to go up by a couple dollars because of the new content that they've added. But if you want to get in on it and buy it now, support a great studio who's doing great things. This
is where I would buy something to support somebody. This is how I would do it. Is it too early to say, or are you able to say if this is a should we or shouldn't we?
I think it's a should we, mostly because it's a developer that's listening to feedback and bringing us the features that we want. This was already a $16 game and a single player and lots of tracks and so a lot of content to begin with. But on top of that, listened to the feedback and said, oh yeah, you guys want multiplayer? I'll bring you multiplayer. And now it's got 4-player multiplayer. The lobby system is fantastic. It's super easy to jump into a game. Super easy to see if anybody's playing, unlike Badminton VR for anyone who was there yesterday. It's not easy to just jump into a game of badminton. Like, you've really got to find your friends. That makes things easier. It's a super budget title, but the fun makes up for it. It's kind of got the early makings of a Galaxy Kart. Right, and so I hope that people support this game and that they continue adding more content to it. I don't think it's too early. I do think it's a should we, but I also have a lot more to learn. But listen, it's your show.
Gamecatto with the $20 Australian. OMG! Exclamation mark. 90s extreme skiing is now selling big, like Arcanage.
Whoa.
I can see why. I cannot leave that world. It's so fun and the best social experience I've had on PSVR2 with fellow Gamecats. Give it a go, Gamecats. I've not played it yet, but I have played Snow Scout. How's it compare, man?
It's Snow Scout minus the snow scouting.
Great. I'm
Yeah.
sold.
Yeah, listen, I haven't played the multiplayer stuff yet. This weekend, I promise. I 100% promise this is something I'm going to check out this weekend. So I will be, make sure you guys are around the Discord or you've got notifications on. And when it's time for me to jump in, I will definitely tag everyone who's interested. I can jump in and check it out and see what the big hullabaloo is about. Glad we got people out there. Like Mike talking about Iron Guard, like Gamecatto talking about 90s Extreme Skiing, these games that might not be getting the recognition they deserve. It's good to find any excuse to bring these up and talk about them and extol the virtues of games that we might not have a reason to otherwise. Gamecatto, the Australian $10 says, Struth Cobber, did I mention 90s Extreme Skiing is amazing? I own 125 PSVR2 games, and this is number 1. Oh, and this is 1. I just can't stop playing. See you all for Dev Day on the 12th. See you on the slopes, Bryan and Miles. This is another one we need to get back into. Especially with Gamecatto giving it such high recommendations. We got to find out if this deserves a spot in the top 25 list, if it deserves an honorable mention. Something. This could be number 1, according to Gamecatto.
Could be a dog horse.
Gamecatto with the Australian 5 says, Struth Cobber, if I want to help my mental health, I chase other game cats in the slopes and beat them with my ski poles. It's more 90s extreme skiing, folks.
That's
he really
healthy.
loves the game. He's not just kidding. Oh, we got Gamecatto in the chat. What's up with the Australian $5? Rare says, glad you now appreciate the crazy fun of 90s extreme skiing, Bryan. I'll post a vid of its open world multiplayer exploit tomorrow on my YouTube. Thank you. Yes, I'm very interested in the open world aspect of 90s extreme skiing. Instead of it being an exploit, TunerMax should just make it an option. If there's an open world skiing option, we just hang out and ski with friends. Why make it a glitch? Why not do it? Why not just do it? Make it part of the game. But thank you. Yeah, I will definitely say because of Gamecatto and other people who are excited about 90s extreme skiing, it made me say, okay, well, this is worth checking out. And they're not fucking wrong, man. I had Galaxy Kart level laughs and fun in that game, punching out my friends, racing to the bottom of the hill. I mean, it is fun. Big time. Gamecatto again. What's up with the Australian $5? Says, yeah, I know it's out already. Oh, he tipped before I even responded to him. I know it's out already, but every GameCat needs to join us on the slopes. I've lost 2 kg, that must be kilograms, from playing it hardcore like I'm really skiing. That's amazing. Oops. There we go. That's the button we're looking for.
You know who else likes to play hardcore like they're really skiing?
Is this a cocaine joke?
No, it's not a cocaine joke. It's like they're skiing. Get it?
Got it. Yeah, now I do. Oh my god.
She's very popular.
Yeah.
She has to beat the guys off with both hands.
Man, there is a Trump joke in there, but I just don't want to make it. This Gamecatto with the level 3 membership says, Struth Cobber, did any of you try the open world glitch in the top 25 classic game? Not our top 25, just clarifying. Gamecatto's top 25. 90s extreme skiing yet. And did you see what I did with Wes's suggestive skiing moves in my vid about it? No, I've not done the open world. For me to really consider something like the open world aspect, like I said, if it's so cool, we need TunerMax to make it an option, right? Instead of making everybody glitch into an open world area. It sounds like it's really cool, but it's a bummer that it's not just part of the game. So no, I haven't been back to it, but I did enjoy playing it with everybody I played it with. It's like Izzard and Kaisun and Rypop and Rody, and you were there, and you were there, and you were. Nah, so you got to play some 90s extreme skiing multiplayer. It's the game itself didn't do much for me single player, but when they added multiplayer, it became like stupid fun. It's so much fun to punch each other out going down the slopes.
I'm totally there.
Gamecatto's back with Australian $20 tip. Says the top PSVR2 special is 90s extreme skiing at any price. This is starting to sound. I think Gamecatto is actually Cali Max from TunerMax in disguise. I think we found out that Gamecatto is really the developer. He says it's Top 90s extreme skiing at any price. Go make your PSVR social interactions great again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. I don't even know if I want to keep reading this. In fact, Stephen Colbert is really axing his own show in May so he can spend more time in 90s doing the double-handed dance. I guess that's the thing you're referring to in your last tip. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness, we're getting into dangerous territory here. MCR for the win, that's all I'll say. Gamecatto with the Australian $10 says, LOL, I'm not Kelly, but he did tell me, more sirens on my end, he did tell me you'd think I was him if I kept promoting 90s extreme skiing. Wish I was, because then I'd make the open world a huge selling point feature. Listen to Bryan and do it, Tuner Max. Hell yeah, people should listen to me. Except for when I'm wrong, and then you shouldn't listen to me. It happens. Gamecatto with the Australian $2 says, Struth Cobber, you guessed it, 90s extreme skiing for the win. Love the passion, dude. Oh my god. And also a good fucking hidden gem, I think. You know, we were talking about Rainbow Reactor Fusion. I mentioned Snow Scout would be the one that I would go to bat for in terms of a underappreciated hidden gem. But 90s extreme skiing ranks sirens on my end just as high. In terms of quality hidden gem stuff. So, Gamecatto with the Australian 10 says, Struth Cobber, AJ playing chess before beating up cats on the slopes and having a hell of a good time. Are we in the Matrix? AJ, B Haptics and 90s. I'd pay good super chat money on Underground to see that. B Haptics and
you don't
90s.
You don't have to pay anything. Just tell them to add B haptic support, and it'll be doable. But if you want to pay me,
I think it
sure.
does have B haptic support, AJ.
No, does it?
I think it does.
Looking at the official website, I see no 90s skiing on the compatibility list.
I'm looking. Help us out. Help us out, Gamecatto. Let us know so we can figure this out.
No, it does not. But it's not showing at least. Yeah, 90s extreme skiing. I'd like to play this. The problem is I don't really play multiplayer a lot, man. That's the difficult part. But I am wanting to check it out for sure. You had me kind of sold on checking it out when you mentioned that you can melee each other while snowboarding or skiing. That's the other thing. I'm also way more of a snowboarding guy than a skiing guy, but they're small difference.
Ace Gamercat says no support for it.
Yep.
Okay, so using the audio haptics, I guess, is what they're talking about, or what?
Oh, okay.
Okay. You should join us. I'm definitely down to take you out onto the slopes, AJ, and so we can play because it's a good time. And just getting to punch you out would be fucking awesome. It's good.
I agree.
And also I haven't tested it out on my Pro yet, and it does have Pro support, so that'd be a good excuse. Sorry, I gotta get the tip window back up here. Thanks for the support, Gamecatto. We appreciate you. Gamecatto with the Australian $5 says, I figure if I mention B Haptics, then Tuner Max may be inspired to implement it. If they did, I'd buy a vest. Do it, Tuner Max. Do it. Yeah, do it so that you can sell some B Haptics vests. I hope 90s extreme skiing took off as well, because again, I was not a fan of it at the beginning, and then playing it multiplayer, I'm like, this is so much fun. And I'm wondering how many people like me got to go back and actually check out the multiplayer edition once they added it. I don't know if you've been so busy, I'm sure you haven't had a chance to really tune into any Gamescast recently, but we got people like Gamecatto who are like constantly like shouting from the rooftops about 90s extreme skiing. The multiplayer skiing game in VR, right? It's like who would be making noise about that if he wasn't, right? Gamecatto with the Australian 10 says, Struth Cobber, AJ, you look 10 years younger. You know what else makes you younger? The joy of playing 90s extreme skiing.
There it is.
There it is, yep. With friends, because it's laughter and social interaction makes you stay young. Do it! I agree. That was... But that's what makes Among Us fun, Among Us VR fun. That's what makes 90s extreme skiing fun. That's what makes Galaxy Kart fun. It's when you're in there, you're playing with friends, and you're just laughing hysterically at like, fucking each other over, like skiing by Geisen and punching him in the face, and just hearing him go, oh, like it's hard not to laugh, man. This is, as much as I prefer single player games, which you'll probably see in just a second. This is the beauty of multiplayer stuff, allowing you to interact with each other and just having a good time. That's what games are, man. I think somewhere along the line, people forgot that games were supposed to be fun, and I'm just so happy that games like 90s Extreme Skiing and Galaxy Kart are out there, because they are so much fun, and they are a great way to spend time with friends. And in a world where like we don't get to see our friends like as much as we want, like in real life, most of the people I consider my best friends I have not seen in years, and I think that's ridiculous. So, agreed. Gamecatto, agreed.
We'll check it out at some point. I did check out Snow Scout, because I am still working on that Hidden Gems video.
You haven't played 90s Extreme Skiing?
The multiplayer.
Right. That's a whole separate game.
Yeah, no, that's the closest thing I've played to Snow Scout again.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I do prefer Snow Scout because it's a single player and kind of adventure game, but it's great. I am glad that Gamecatto's out there preaching about this, because it's important, man. It's important. It takes a village to raise a VR game. Gamecatto, the Australian 10 says, just so you know, the other most fun social game on PSVR2 is up to 35% off. The cheapest it's been. Come hit the slopes with Gamecats. We need more players online, damn it. Join us! Groovy, come get some. I wonder what game he's talking about. It could be really anything. The other most fun social game on, is it not Galaxy Kart? Not that game? Could it be Among Us? Is Among Us on sale?
Demio,
that's gotta be it. But no matter what, it's definitely not 90s Extreme Skiing, which I had an absolute blast playing, by the way. You guys should definitely be playing 90s Extreme Skiing. It's PSVR2 exclusive, and it's like the only downhill skiing game we got. I mean, real downhill skiing. The real only downhill multiplayer skiing game we got. I don't know. It's great. Sunday multiplayer, 2 p.m. Eastern every Sunday. If you guys want to get in and play some multiplayer games with the cats, this week, 90s Extreme Skiing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And so I was just talking to Professor Lilith, who runs this stuff, and who said that the last time 90s Extreme Skiing came up for vote, it didn't get many votes. And this time, it got a ton of votes, by far. It did great. So apparently Gamecatto's mission of spreading the word of 90s Extreme Skiing has been successful. People are interested in this game, and people have picked it up, and now it'll be our Sunday multiplayer game. If you don't know how to join our Sunday multiplayer meetups, it's 2 p.m. every Sunday. Just click the link in the description, come join our Discord. That's where Professor Lilith organizes this entire thing. And that's it. Nice and easy. And so you get in there, and then you find out how to join.
This game is surging, man. Like in popularity. Every week I just hear about it more and more. When did it come out? Did it come out this year?
90s Extreme Skiing.
Yeah.
So it is on.
So it could actually, on this trajectory, it could end up becoming a Game of the Year contender, right? You might actually see it at the Game Awards. Sure, that's what I mean. It's just like, it's just unbelievable. Week on week, I'm just hearing more and more about it, and now it's Sunday multiplayer. Like, what next?
Oh, yes, and I forgot to mention again, that's right, I want to remind you that the game itself, 90s Extreme Skiing, you can get right now. It's on sale. It's on sale right now, so get it before the multiplayer meetup this weekend, and you can pick it up. And you can get it 30% off at the moment because of the Gamescom sale that's on, and they're on the PlayStation Store. Plus, if you're a PSN Plus user, subscriber, you will also get an additional 5% off, so you can get it for 35% off. So this is the perfect week to pick up 90s Extreme Skiing, folks. Just do it. Do it. Thank you, and have a great day.